welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you back. As you very well know from the videos that I've posted already in the past, we are basically between seasons. So we're at home right now. So what do we do when we're at home? We usually take the opportunity, as does every other RVer, to catch up on maintenance around the RV and to fix things that may have broken during the previous season if you didn't do it while you were on the road, and add things that you may have learned from your original season or your first trip and fix it or change it to make it better. So that's exactly what we're doing in today's video. Hopefully, if you're watching this video, it's because it was a success, because otherwise I wouldn't post it. If it doesn't work, why waste your time? But what we are installing today, and if you notice I got a little bit of a grin on my face, is because it's an interesting issue. It's not new by no means. Other RVers have done it, although they've done it with different products. I'm going to try to install in our bathroom today this product right here. No, there is no affiliations. No, I do not make any money from Clear Rear. But if you haven't picked up from the title itself, the Butler, this is basically a toilet attachment which works as a bidet. So I'm gonna install it, I'm gonna bring it to you guys, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Let's get at it. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this project that I decided to work on today. So why did I choose to do this? Well, if you've done any kind of RVing, or if you're an avid RVer, or if you're looking to get into RVing, I will tell you that there are issues that come up. If you're an RVer and you haven't experienced it, trust me, you will. There are issues that come up with black tank sensors, okay? The black tank sensors will give you readings that your tank is full, that your tank is not full. I can tell you that, again, if you are an RVer and you haven't had issues with your black tank, you will. So, having said that, the reason for this project is I figured, you know what? The less paper that I throw in the toilet, okay, I guess the better it is. So, in order to use minimal amount of paper, I figured a bidet couldn't hurt. Now, let me give you a little history. This season that just went by, we decided, and this was just a choice of our own, we decided that we were going to throw no paper, no toilet paper down the toilet into the black tank. That was our choice. You know, I will tell you, once in a while, one slipped here and there, and it happened, but for the most part, we threw little to no toilet paper down the toilet. And yet we still encountered sensor issues. Now, there's a lot of talk, and depending on who you speak to, there's a lot of talk on the internet or in the RV community about the type of toilet paper that you should use. I will tell you that although we tried our darndest not to throw one piece of toilet paper down the toilet, nonetheless, the only toilet paper that we purchased that was allowed inside our RV was RV toilet paper. We bought it specifically at, actually we bought it online, and it was specific RV toilet paper. Again, there are a couple of different train of thoughts that, you know, you could use septic safe toilet paper. We didn't even want to get into that. We stuck strictly to the RV toilet paper, and that's what we use. And we still had sensor issues. Now, my RV is still within the warranty period. If it really got down to it, I could take it back to the dealer and have them check those sensors. But you know, from what I hear and the research that I've done, you're not going to fix it. You're not going to, you know, you're still going to have that issue. So I figured, let's install this bidet. Now, this particular product, once again, I will tell you this from the beginning. I already mentioned it. I don't get anything from Clear Rear. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. I do not get any money. I chose it strictly because I saw it on the internet. It was competitively priced. I think it cost me like $47 or $46, including a delivery. And so I decided to purchase it. I purchased it, I got it. Now, I will tell you this product, there are some out there that are RV specific, I think, from the videos that I saw. This one is for residential applications. This particular piece right here that you're looking at right now, obviously is for residential application. It didn't fit. It didn't fit. I couldn't get it to work. Nonetheless, no fear. I went ahead and took it off, and I went to Home Depot and I purchased this item. It's basically a straight valve with a PEX crimp on one side and the 3/8 screw end on the other side, which is what I needed for the Clear Rear. So I went ahead and purchased that. It cost me $7. So for $7, I was able to work it out. After I got that, I used basically the crimping and the PEX tools. It was a super easy installation, and I couldn't be happier. I'm going to be leaving on a trip here for Christmas. We're going to go up to Gainesville, where we're going to spend like 2.5 weeks. We're going to do Christmas up there. My daughter can't get out of work, so I figure if she can't come home, we will bring home to her. So I am looking forward to testing my new Clear Rear installation. If I find anything negative, or if I find that it doesn't work, or if I find that it doesn't work as advertised, I will definitely give you guys a follow-up video letting you guys know how it worked. If you don't hear anything more from me on this topic, then it means it probably worked exactly the way it was advertised. Another issue that comes up when you talk about bidets in an RV application is the difference in RV styles. So I would say, and this is what my wife and I do mostly, I would say that if you are a regular RVer where you stay at regular RV parks with full hookups, I would say that there's no harm in having a bidet on board. On the contrary, the benefits outweigh the negatives a great deal. However, for RVers that enjoy boondocking, now boondocking is, for those of you that aren't RVers, boondocking is for those folks that go out and stay an extended period of time, and they live basically off their storage tanks. So they are limited to the amount of waste that they have available space. So boondockers, this may not be feasible for boondockers. I'm not sure. This is just me speculating. I could see that you could have it and use it when you're in a full hookup park, and when you're boondocking, maybe you refrain from using it. I'm not sure. So, you know, if you're an avid RVer, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear if you liked my video, if this is something that would work. Let me have it. Let me have the comments, positive or negative. I can deal with it. I'm just curious if what you think of something like this on board your RV. So hopefully, if you do like the project, maybe it'll help you or motivate you to install one yourself in your RV. Maybe you've been thinking about doing this. This was, something that I wanted to do, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll let you guys know. If I don't like it, you'll hear from me. pretty easy. Pretty easy. The only thing left to do now is test to see if there's any leaks. So I'm going to go ahead and connect to city water, which is going to be a little bit more, there's going to be more pressure obviously, because really testing it with the onboard tanks, just using the water pumps, I'm not sure if it's a true test. So I'm not going to pick up any of my tools just yet, just in case this doesn't work. And let's give it a shot. Alright, so I just came in from the outside. System is pressurized. So far I don't hear any problems. If there was some leak or something, you'd be hearing some water sound. I don't hear nothing. Let's go check it out visually. Okay, so this area is good. None of my T's where I originally crimped are leaking. All that is dry. And this is not leaking. And underneath here, it's not leaking. So that's a good sign. Toilet that's working, it's been sitting for a while, so there comes a lot of, I don't know, rusty water's been sitting in the pipes. So actually that's not a bad idea that I ran it, so that's working. And still no leaks. So I think I'm good to go. Now let me run through this here. So this has two settings. It has woman cleaning, or women cleaning. I guess it's for you ladies out there. And right here it's got the nozzle cleaning. So let's turn it to nozzle cleaning. And you turn it until it clicks. You turn it until it clicks, and then actually, you know what? Let me turn this thing on down here. Okay, so after you make sure that the water has been turned on at the bottom, remember I had to use a T or a nozzle or a straight valve in order to make my connections. We have water supplied. We're going to check. Let's put it on self-cleaning or nozzle cleaning first, and then let's give it some go and see what happens. Oh, there you go. Alright, that's pretty good. So that's working. Now let's turn it to off, back in the middle here. Now to try the, I guess, the bidet cleaning side of it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that without, let me get something to put on top of this and we'll give it a shot. Alright, so I'm going to use this to cover the nozzle that sprays water up, and hopefully it'll work. Just keep your fingers crossed. So without turning the power on or the water on, I'm going to turn it over to ladies or women's spray, and then I'm going to turn this gently. There you go. It is working. It is working like a charm. So if you leave it in the center, it is for the, it's a different angle. It's for the poop angle. If you turn it to the lady side, it switches nozzle and it shoots it a little further forward. Either way, It works. Flush it. Pretty cool. I'm happy. It worked out. So technically this is an item that's developed. It was developed for the house. I kind of you know, did a few little fitting changes to accommodate it into the RV, and it worked like a charm. All right, so that takes care of that project, upgrade, hack, for lack of a better word. I'm not sure what exactly you want to call it. You know, this is one of those things that, like I mentioned, I just gave a little thought. You know, there's a lot of issues with black tanks and the sensors. You know, I spoke about it a little bit. I guess maybe this is one of those things where I figured the less paper you use, the less toilet paper you use, the better. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. I'm really actually curious to hear your opinions on this one. There's some people out there that have, you know, there's some videos on YouTube of people that have these installed. I'm kind of curious to hear your comments. Please leave the comments down at the bottom. No pun intended. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it.